Welcome back, everyone. Get ready. You're in for a treat. He is a chef's table legend and an icon in the kitchen, sharing his skills with schools around the globe. Here with a simple one-pan recipe, you'll want to make it tonight, is the one and only Jamie Oliver. Welcome back.
So nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Mark, such a pleasure.
Mark has benefited from your cookbooks.
So many great recipes.
You are
so many great meals.
The one chef that I said that you make it so that people, even with my limited skill set, you make it so I can cook for my family.
Thank you. Well, my dream was always just to get more people cooking and see the benefits, whether that's saving money, you know, having more nutritious food, more moments around the table. And my dream is always to have 16-year-old kids anywhere in the world leaving school knowing how to cook, how to shop, and how to budget, no matter what happens in their life, right?
Great. So, very important skill.
And the thing about food, if you go around the world as I have, like, you know, rich or poor, if you can cook, you have choices. If you have choices, you can eat well and have those joyful moments. So I have, the great news is 10 Skills is a program which is free to anyone in America for every school, after school clubs, Boys and Girls Clubs of America, whatever, and you can download it on your website.
Right.
And it's about giving them 10 recipes.
10 recipes. That's really all you need.
Yeah, 10 recipes, which are 10 principles. And if you look at all of them, they'll give you this kind of idea that you can make your own, to your own preferences, so you can feed your family, right?
Yeah.
So,
all right, what are we making today?
So if you can do salt, pepper, a little bit of olive oil, and some lemon zest.
Okay.
Kelly, if you can just do a little bit of slicing of the onions here.
Okay.
And I'm just going to chat. So,
why do I always get the horrible job?
Oh, come on. So we call this a trusty tray bake. I think you call it, what, flat pan cooking or something
Sheet
like that?
pan cooking.
Sheet pan cooking,
yeah.
right? So the idea that the oven does all the work. So in a matter of minutes, you can put combos together. So we have chicken, but you can change it up. You know, we're going to take onions. You could have scallions, spring onions, leeks. We've got tomatoes. You could have peppers, right? So we're going to put little combinations together.
I took half my thumb off last time with this.
Oh, really? Just grating it?
Yeah.
Well, listen, not this time, but extra protein is always nice.
Yes, exactly.
So we're going to mix that up. Go on, Mark. If you can get that in there, my friend.
Okay.
Kelly's done a fine job of the tomatoes and the onions, so they go in. Right, so you combo this up as you like. We can go with a carbohydrate. Potatoes, we've got beans. Like, we all need to eat more beans. They're really, really cheap. The places in the world where people live the longest, you know, the great Mediterranean... Beans, guys.
Pour them in?
Put them in. You could have sliced potatoes, put them in. So it's really open to a lot of flavours. A little bit of garlic's always nice. And then what we're going to do is mix it up. I'll do that so you don't have to kind of get involved.
Okay.
I don't want to sort of get you chickeny. So once you've mixed that up, you can put in a little bit of, maybe a little bit of basil from over there. And we pop that into the oven. Half an hour, guys. Half an hour.
What?
Just there, my sweet. There you go. It's right.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's just any herb. It could be basil, could be rosemary. And we're going to get this in the oven for 30 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius, which is 350 Fahrenheit. All those flavours are going to cook together. Everything's going to make each other taste better. So this goes into the oven. Go on, Mark. Bring it out for that wow moment, my friend.
Nice.
Mark has got heat-proof gloves on, which I never know what to make of these.
I don't either.
I find them quite kinky, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
So what we have here is just beautiful chicken.
Beautiful.
Can you see how everything's just cooked nicely? Like, the juices are gorgeous. That with some rice. You know, we've got the potatoes in there if you wish. Like, that chicken will pull. It will be tender. The chicken thigh is one of the cheapest cuts of meat you can get.
It's great tasting, and it's not as dry. It's nice.
So this is a principle recipe. So what we do in the 10 principles is give this to kids, 16-year-olds, so they can do their combo. They might want to put chili in there or a different spice. And of course, we've got soups, stews. You know, we're going to do some salads. Over here, we've got some beautiful pesto.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. So look, do you want to do pesto now or after the break?
We're going to take a break.
Let's take a
When we come back, we'll try a simple pesto to finish the dish. Yeah, that was a look at Jamie Oliver on Chef's Table Legends. Congratulations on being one of the chefs featured to celebrate their 10th anniversary.
Yeah.
It's so extraordinary what you have done. You've really, transformed the way people, particularly young people, eat and feed themselves. What got you interested in cooking?
When I was about 24, I was a dyslexic kid and I struggled, and then I had this opportunity to do this TV show. It went crazy. I got this opportunity to write a book, and as a dyslexic, I couldn't write it or type it, but I could like use dictaphones to get this book down, and it resonated with people. Like you were saying earlier, the recipes that you use.
Yeah.
So it gave me this opportunity to start a restaurant, getting kids from prison and off, that were in trouble, and I realised that cooking could give you choices. To not know how to cook makes your life very hard. If you've ever thought you could be better, feel better, do better, like food and diet's going to be at the heart of it.
Yeah.
So for me, just expressing that, particularly with kids,
Yeah.
and these principles. And Netflix was really amazing for me because it gave me a chance to look back over 25 years, and I've never done that. I've just been running and running.
Yes,
So
exactly.
I got two more principles.
All right, what are we making? So a nut-free pesto?
So look, I want you to start thinking differently. Like, your body needs lots of nutrients and goodness. And when you see ingredients, it's all different chemistry, right? So when we talk about salads, ooh, boring, right? No. Dress the salad. It's delicious, texture. So mix it up. Have colourful things. First principle, right? 1 part acid. Right? That's vinegar or lemon juice to 3 parts oil. Salt and pepper, right? You don't need to buy dressings. They're a fortune. They've got terrible oils in there. They're not good for you. Have oils that are good for your heart, not bad for your heart, right? There you go. It will last in your fridge. 2-3 weeks, forget it, right? So we dress the salad if you can. That'll be beautiful. Let's talk about pesto. You can buy it in a jar. It will never taste good. It'll be all right. It'll be all right, but not good, right? So, like, the principle of a pesto in Italy, right? A Genovese pesto will be pine nuts, basil, we've got parmesan, and some garlic and olive oil, OK? So, but if you go around Italy, there's hundreds, different herbs, different cheeses, different nuts, right? And I'm even going to swap out the nuts and go seeds, right? Ooh. Because we're really after the creaminess and the protein. But you will see this variation in Italy. We just don't talk about it. But this is a principle for the kids, and I use seeds because some kids are like allergic to nuts.
Yes,
we don't want kids dying because of pesto, right? So what we do is we're going to put this in. I want to show you how simple it is, right? You do a batch. So we whiz up the nuts, and then we'll go in with some basil. Okay. You can change up the basil to mint and parsley and vary it. We'll go. It's like think like a third. Then
what do you think about peas instead of basil? It's very controversial here in America.
Look, I think pesto is like to pound. It's a paste, right? So you can use different things. I've seen nonnas up mountains take fresh peas and pecorino and lemon and lovely parsley and put it on pasta or put it over fish or put it over chicken. Delicious. So I think what happens is we get famous for one, which was the Genovese. So we'll wazz this up, no time at all. We'll go in with some olive oil, heart healthy, right? And then we have a pesto that's made. We'll loosen that, salt and pepper, and you can put this. You can put these in ice cubes, right? And if you freeze it, the integrity of those herbs will still be fresh, right? And if you imagine this beautiful chicken over here, right? And it's kind of comforting and it's got the broth, and then you hit it with that like fresh herb, with the garlic and the liquor, and that and a nice salad. This is food that tastes good. You're going to save money by making your own pesto.
Jamie, can I tell you something really funny?
Go on.
So Mark just came over and rubbed my arms in a sexy way because when I cook, he gets very excited, and you cooking just made Mark rub my arms.
Yeah. Listen, it's to cook is so important. If you haven't got it in your life, you're missing out. It's not if. It's when you're going to do it. And it's never too late. And cooking is very romantic.
It is.
And it can be therapeutic. And, when I was a kid, cooking was for girls, right? But I was trying to teach the world that cooking could help you get girls. And
Exactly.
All right, check out Chef's Table Legends on Netflix. And for more information on Jamie Oliver's 10 Skill Foods Education Program, visit our website. We'll be right back.